So I'm a big Doors fan. I've been a big Doors fan for a long time, since I was a teenager. There's something about them that I really enjoyed at the time and still do. I'm very lucky in that the stuff that I liked when I was a teenager, I still enjoy because it had long-lasting appeal, and it still does to even generations. I'm talking about like Beatles and Stones and Jimi Hendrix and the Doors. Those were like big ones for me. So this is the album Strange Days. This copy here is an original copy. It belonged to my Uncle Kevin. And there's a sticker on here for retail. Basically what they did is they said, people aren't going to know what the album is. You got to put a sticker on there. So Elektra put that sticker on there for retail so that people understood that this wasn't a freak show album, that it was the Doors' Strange Days, one of the greatest Doors albums. I like this album a lot. I like Waiting for the Sun, I think, a little bit more. Funny thing is, Waiting for the Sun is not on Waiting for the Sun. Funny. So this album I just got, this is a cassette that I've had for many years. I think you probably got it at Woolworth's or something in shopping malls. You know, this is like this type of cassette, what have you. So this cassette is probably 35 years old. And then we have the internet, and the album is available from the Doors website, which is great. It's available online. I do have the CD. I probably bought a special CD of it, like a reissue, 50th anniversary at some point. But anyway, the difference in the quality between a 35-year-old cassette and straight from the internet, from the Doors themselves, is very slight. Okay? There's a sort of like this feeling that, oh, the sound quality. There is such a slight difference between these two things. A cassette, a copy cassette, versus like straight from the horse's mouth. Alright, I'm going to see if I can do this without, you know, incurring any kind of copyright flag. But here's, the first thing I'm going to play in now is the cassette. So we're going to hit tape monitor here, and we're going to hit play on here. Okay? Alright, now we're going to hit turn tape monitor off, and we're going to go straight to the official Doors website and listen to Strange Days from their perspective here. Alright, so I know it's hard to tell just from that little snippet there, but I would say that if you put these on a machine that studied, you know, sound waves, this might be lower, you know, have a lower volume than the website there, but like they are equal here, coming from the internet and then also coming from the cassette. Those two things are pretty equal. So let me see if I can get here another little snippet here. This will be, I might have to trim this, but cassette. This is cassette. Okay. Now let's hear the same thing through the internet. Alright. Well, this one, these speakers aren't great, and the setup isn't great. But to the untrained ear, they couldn't tell at all. And I bet you could. And I'm sort of trained, so it would be like, yeah, well, this sounds a little different, but it's basically the same fucking thing. So what I'm saying is that on a lot of these bands, we've had to buy new versions. Hey, it's new and improved. Buy it. It's just like every fucking thing else, okay? It's just like soap. It's just like cornflakes. It's like new and improved. It's bullshit. Okay, they may have changed some of the frequency, you know, obviously with LPs and things like that, the frequency range had to be such that it didn't skip the record when you bought your Montgomery Ward stereo system and your fucking, you know, that kind of thing. But, and then they were able to sort of increase the frequency range and add more bass maybe, you know. But like, guess what? For a lot of people, including me at this point, they can't tell a difference. And you know what? I like the cassette better. You know, it might be more convenient to switch to a song that you want to hear right away. Instead of fast forwarding it or rewinding it, you have to just boop, hit the button there. But guess what? Don't go out and spend the money. I have all these beautiful LPs. I have all these beautiful cassettes. I have CDs. You know, they sound fine. Don't spend the money. We need to save our money because things are getting fucking rough out there right now, especially for poor people. You know, I guess poor people are woke because there's a war on woke and they seem to be hitting us with it. I don't know. You know, this cassette has been through a lot. It's been through, you know, sitting in a milk crate in like maybe 5 different places that I lived in. Maybe not, maybe 3 different places that I lived in. And it's fine. You know, it sounds great. It sounds just as good, I think, than what they're putting online for the official release in 2025. Okay? We've been sort of sold this idea that we need to upgrade in every aspect of our lives, you know, be it like, you know, furniture, be it like paintings, be it like, I don't know, food, be it like cars, be it like anything. You need to upgrade, you need to upgrade, you need to upgrade. Well, we're at the point now where we're like, you know, maybe the stuff they made before was better. You know, like maybe my dishwasher doesn't need to like connect to the internet. I don't know. Your dishwasher is full. Thank you. I could have told you that. And now some company knows that my dishwasher is full, or the government knows. I mean, this is the way it was. And if you said that 10 years ago or even a year ago, people would say, boy, Chris, I think you need to take a little break there. The fact is that our information is now public. All of our information, our pictures, everything is public. You have to do the best you can to sort of, I don't know, keep yourself protected. And one of the ways you could do that, and this sounds like a commercial here, but I don't do commercials, as people know, is to like get rid of your fucking cell phone. Get rid of the smartphone. Get rid of your smartphone. Okay? You don't need a fucking smartphone. Where's my phone? Well, my phone is right here. This is my phone. Okay, it's a flip phone because all people need to do is call me, you know. Plus, you got that kind of cool Kirk communicator action there. They do sell flip phones still because a lot of religious people and religions don't want you to use a smartphone. I know Hasidic Jewish people don't use smartphones, and Amish people don't use smartphones. They need a phone in an emergency. They'll use this. I'm not attached to my phone. I've never been hacked on my Facebook or anything else because everyone who's been hacked on their Facebook, it's because of their phone, okay? And they continue, I've been hacked, don't take any friend requests from me. Okay, and then so what are you going to do to prevent it from happening in the future? Nothing. Strange days. Strange days.